Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors unto my apostles and others of the great millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word in truth and all sincerity. Shalom. All right. Back with another quick lesson in transit. I'm going to go pick up something real quick. And I do a lesson. And as the title of this says, what more can we say? Or something to that extent. I got to make sure that's what I said. But what more can we say? You know, and I was, you know, I was meditating on that a little earlier. Just about how this, you know, I'm driving, but as the scriptures say, that this gospel must be preached to the four corners of the earth, and then the end shall come. And you know, that's the scriptures also say, no man knoweth the time knoweth the time when the end shall come, but the Lord gave us signs. All right. So it's kind of like, you know, I was just laying there and I was thinking, even when I was about to do this lesson, like, you know, what was I going to do my lesson on? And this word has gone out. This word has gone around the world several times. You know, I was thinking about, you know, just my, you know, not necessarily the world. I can't speak on the world, but I can't speak, of course, on the whole America, but I really can through the spirit, because I'm pretty sure all you brothers would agree with me. There's nobody in America that doesn't know about the Hebrew Israelites on some level or another. Okay, everybody has been exposed to this. So, you know, just thinking about the fact that, you know, we're days away from the end of 2023, you know, days from the beginning of so-called 2024. You know, this year is closing out, and you know, looking to the next year, and you got to ask yourself, how many people that are people that have heard the truth now are just going to wake up next year and be like, you know, of course some people will repent. I'm not speaking, like I said, repentance is left up to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The scriptures say that he will have mercy on who he will have mercy on. But we're witnessing high levels of rebellion from our people. Our people are getting more and more wicked, even within the cosmos of Israel, the world of Israel. So, like I said, you know, just like I was thinking about it, the Lord just gonna start working, man. The Lord is gonna start getting busy. The scriptures say that, you know, that the Lord must work. You know, this is the end. You know, I'm thinking about Ezekiel 7. You know, the end. It is the end. You know, we're in the end, man. You know, and if I had to think about the majority of the lessons that I did this year, they were all a bunch of videos dealing with prophecy going into the wrapping up. I did a lot of videos this year on the music industry, the entertainments, you know, markets. So again, when you understand all of these points and where we are as a people, it's over with. Okay, what else are we expecting out of this place? You know, when you read the book of Revelation, the 7th chapter, it speaks about the four angels holding back the winds, all right, until the servants of the Lord be sealed, right? Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna park right here and finish this lesson. Jeez. Whew. All right, because I'm here, I don't want to put on pause. I got to do something. Like I said, this was going to be a quick one. You know, matter of fact, let me get my sword real quick. Get my sword real quick. We'll read a quick one. I quoted it, but we'll read it real quick. This is Ezekiel 7:3, and it says, "Now was the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways, and upon thee and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, and evil and only evil. Behold is come, and end is come, and the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it come, it is come." And that's the only thing left. You know, our people aren't trying to get better or get righteous, get closer to the Lord. You know, they're not recognizing the amendments that are being sent, the scourges that are being sent to clean up our ways. They're actually bucking up to it even more. All right. So again, when you think about these things, you know, what more is left? You know, the only thing left is destruction, and you know, salvation and destruction. Those on a high level. You know, so we just got to keep, you know, keep on going. But you could feel in the spirit, you know, this is gonna come to an end soon, man. I'm not gonna say that the you know, us being delivered on chariots and out of here is close, but you know, this internet about to go, man. You know, this way of using technology is about to be changed. They're about to take this from us. You know, it's not serving them in the ways that it should. You know, it's not serving them in the, you know, is there a lot of entertainment and deception? Sure, but not in the same senses of people are waking up and changing. You know, I was looking at a TikTok earlier from this Jake, and he was reading his tweet, and it was about the fact of people are doom spending. Like, basically people have given up. And then when you go in the comments of in the video, when I tell you it was nothing but people speaking about how they've given up. Like, they don't care no more. They don't care. They've given up on caring about a credit score. They've given up on wanting to buy houses. They've given up on wanting to have families. They've given up on all these things, you know? And the deception of this place only works when people buy into it. You know, the scriptures say that the nations were angry, you know, who drunk of this wine. But the Lord is sobering everybody up to it, and people are realizing, you know, this American dream is really a nightmare unto everybody. It's not just a nightmare unto Negroes and Spanish people. It's a nightmare unto white people, Asian people, East Indian people. It's only a good place to a few. The few, matter of fact, couple thousand people, maybe 10,000 people out of all of us in America are living an amazing experience here in Babylon the Great, you know? So again, you got to ask yourself, you know, how much more do you think these people really have in them? And personally speaking, the way I see people feeling about 2023, the worst thing that could happen to these people which would be an amazing thing, is if something catastrophic happened between now and the beginning of 2024. Because one thing that the Spirit has on these people is they're looking forward to getting out of, that new year, new me spirit, jumping out of this place and, et cetera, et cetera. But like I said, if something catastrophic happened between now and the top of the year, that would knock the wind out of these people for real. I speak as a man, but, and of course, everybody loves to label us as, we're always putting a date on this. It's like, well, what the fuck else are we supposed to do? We're looking to get the fuck out of prison. The scriptures say that the captives hasten to be loosened, man. We're in fucking prison. Why the fuck will we not be trying to figure out when we're gonna get the hell up out of here? That's the only thing that matters, right? So again, I speak as a man when I say I can't see these people. I can't see another 12 months going by, man. I can't see it. I can't see us getting it December of 2024. And it's just like this, people are walking and acting, normal and shit like this. So many cars, I'm in this parking lot. So many cars in this parking lot are up for repo. One more situation, one more bump in the road away from breaking down. Most of these people in here can't afford the food that they're getting. And I'm not even excluding myself from these points. I'm just speaking in the spirit of this is how real it is out here. Most of these people's jobs are shit. They're losing their jobs. Companies are shutting down at an expedient rate. House rent is outrageous. People are going to foreclosures. I can't see with the momentum of things going on another 365. I don't see it. Time will tell, of course. We do 24 months, 36 more months. Then I pray the Spirit put it on all of us to keep fighting. But as hastening in the day and looking at the way the world is looking right now, with what's going on in the Middle East, what's going on between Russia and Ukraine, Southern Hemisphere, the UK just warned their people to pack up on candles and different things in case of a blackout. That's the new predictive programming term that you got to keep an eye on. Blackouts. Biden just signed some executive order or something in legislation, I'll say, that he gives him the power over electricity or energy, and he's looking to decrease electricity use by a high percentage, giving him the power to have rollout blackouts nationally, like how they've been doing over the last several years for California. This is where we are. I would be highly surprised. And of course, every year is a surprise to still be here. But in the spirit of what 2023 has done, I'd be highly surprised. Highly surprised. Where our country, and I say our country, you know what I mean, America, is weeks away from defaulting on its loans. Remember, we were supposed to shut down a few months ago, and then they gave it another 45 days or something like that, 50 days, which extended it again, right? And then here we are in the next expansion, which was another like 40, 50 days. So one day there's not going to be an expansion. The government's going to shut down. The money is going to collapse. All of these different elements. So you got to ask yourself, how long? We hasten the day, but how long? Matter of fact, let's see. I'm gonna try to go over here. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm at this grocery store. Just pause it. Give me 1 second. This is, hey, you know, live. So, you know, there's a lot of reports coming out of a lot of family, a lot of couples, a lot of married people, a lot of couples aren't breaking up, can't break up, can't separate. A lot of couples can't get divorced because they are, they don't got the money to. That's how real it is out here. They don't even have the money to. So, bear me 1 second again. Bear me 1 second. All right, Salakia. Like I said, I'm here at this grocery store about to pick up something. So, I had to pause it. It's just because I'm, you know, picking up whatever. But I didn't want to stop this because I mean, it's just a quick little transaction. Yeah, continuing on, like I said, and you know, when it comes down to it scripturally, we've covered it all. You know, we've covered 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16, 2nd Ezra 9. You know, you name it, we've covered it. All right. They're about to come, Salakia. I'm a little distracted, but you know, they've covered it. We've covered it through the Spirit, starting with our apostles and elders. Revelation 9, Revelation 11, 13, 18, 17, 7. You know? And, you know, we still go into these things, you know, because there's new people that are looking for, you know, answers. Give me 1 second. All right, so that was that. So like I said, you know, and still going through these things. But the word is going out. Anything that you're looking for, you know, you can either ask the question or there's videos that are, you know, on all of our video, just search it, search bar. GMS breakdown of this, GMS, you know, the RFID chip, you know, et cetera, et cetera. The prophets, we've all done our job, right? Or still doing our job, but the job of really pushing forth the word, right? These people here, unruly. Trying to get out of this parking lot. So, all right, let's go. So, back at it now. I'm not so distracted. When you look at your family, the friends, co-workers, associates, everybody's going through it. This is the first year in my life being in the truth and knowing how to, you know, gauging things spiritually, where everybody that I damn near know is going through it. They're going through it in some way, shape, or form. You know, they're languishing is a word there. They're languishing there. You know, they're not happy. They're not fulfilled. Finally was able to do, some of them that I'm talking about was able to do exactly what the hell they want to do. And it's still void. I think our people are starting to recognize everything is vanity and vexation. There's no fulfillment that comes from this place. and it's catching up to them. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter these things. These things are fluff, marshmallows when it comes to actually the solidness of you. You know? Now don't get me wrong, I'm not being on a high horse of speaking on, but that's what we're learning is yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. Because the scriptures speak about money answer for all things, but what we're dealing with in this society is not even money. It's not even money. And it's showing forth itself that they've tricked us into going out and trading our life and time for something that's not even actual money. So it doesn't give you answers. It doesn't give you, it's not a defense. It's none of those things. This money is not a defense. Okay? So again, it's the only thing left is for people to feel it. People got to feel it. People got to go through it. People got to see blood in the streets. That's what's really got to happen. People really got to see blood in the streets. People got to really lose their loved ones. Because when the word was coming out and the word was being told to people to, you know, this is how you please the Lord. You know, this is how we gotta serve the Lord. We're Israelites. Man, get the hell out of here with that shit, boy. That nigga crazy. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. He said he don't eat pork and he don't. That nigga crazy. I'm telling you, and he a bum. Now all of a sudden, like I said in that video, now everybody on some, I don't really give a shit no more. Oh, but when we were the ones casting this world behind us, right? We were Looney Tunes. How the fuck you don't want to get no money? Fast forward to the end of 2023, it ain't no money out here. Ain't no money out here. Everybody's struggling. Everybody. Your favorite celebrities are struggling. Niggas was talking about the way LeBron James was playing in this in-season tournament for that $500,000, which is funny because they broke it down. They said whoever the $500K that they would win after taxes they would only get about $223,000. Taxes take over half of it. They're talking about LeBron playing like he got to pay for the rent. You goddamn right he do. All of these celebrities are struggling. You just believe in your mind because of how poor you and I are that you can't fathom them struggling. How the fuck a nigga struggling making $100 million a year? Nigga, you know how expensive life is? You get how expensive fucking life is right now? Imagine you got, like I said to somebody, they say to make money, it take money to make money. So if a person bringing in $100,000 a month, let's just say on a low end, let's just say $1 million, they made $1 million a month in a month. How many bills you think they got? They probably got $300,000 worth of bills, $400,000 worth of bills. How much you think security costs? These people are struggling. Your favorite artist is struggling right now. You think because if everybody at the bottom, your fans are the regular people, regular working men and women and children, right? Really, if you really want to be technical, the only artist that's really like doing major things that really reminiscent of the old world of like the 90s and the 2000s is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the only artist. Nobody buying concert tickets no more like that. People don't have no extra money to do that shit no more. That's extra money. Viewership is down across damn near all boards. All right. The book of Revelation speaks on that. Back in my garage. That it should take a penny's wage for for bread or wheat and barley. That's basically a day's wage for food substance. Are we not there? That's the black horse. Man, the black horse been kicking Black horse been kicking our ass all this year. The black horse is a diet plan. You understand? Matter of fact, let me get that since I'm back in my garage, and I'm gonna cut this short. Is that Revelation? Is that 6? Revelation 6 and this is Revelation 6 and 5. And it says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast saying, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, a measure of wheat for a penny. And this penny goes into the denarii, if I'm saying that correctly, forgive me, but the currency of Rome. So so a measure of wheat for a day's, like basically a day's wage, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the wine or the oil. All right. So again, where the scriptures prophesy about, and this is going into the famine as well, man. See, a lot of these people out here, they don't have a clue. And by the time, I said this earlier, talking to my rib in the kitchen, and I might come back and do a lesson on it, but what did I say? I said, see, something just like in Sri Lanka and different places. Sri Lanka's nationwide right now is in a blackout, right? A lot of people are experiencing blackouts right now because of the storm that went through the South the last few days. A lot of people in the South right now are without electricity. So I was saying, see, something happens, and then people act like nothing happens. And then when something really happens, they're going to be like, what happened? You know? And just the thought of that, this is playing with words, but, you know, a lot of you people are going to find yourself in a what the hell is going on moment. And now outside of the elect, there's members of the elect, 11th hour Israelites that will come in through faith. But really, if you going into these times right now with you don't have a clue about what the hell is going on type of energy, you're not going to make it, man. You're not going to make it. There's no way you're going to make it. You're too lost in the distractions of this world to really comprehend what the hell is going on. So we're already in a famine. We're already in a famine. You know, people are waiting for the grocery stores to be completely empty like that bitch is new for you to realize you in a famine. And if that's the case, you're lost. We're in a famine right now. All right? If you look up that word famished, famine goes into famished. And I might close up here, but this is in food. You know, when I was younger, when I first came into the truth, when I was a little younger, and I was heavy into the gym, and when I first came in working out, and you know, brothers that know me for a while, you know, they know I was actually a lot bigger, meaning I had a lot more mass on me, you know. Shit, man, at one point in the truth, I was like, my heaviest, I was like 210, right? 205, 210, right? I'm not even 170 right now, right? I'm basing and I'm bounding like a motherfucker. But in the spirit of it, I have an understanding of dieting and eating, and I think about how the hell can you be? You know how much money I can't imagine how much money bodybuilders or athletes are spending on eating. I can't even imagine. You know, the amount of protein and food and chicken, and even if you go cheap, it's not cheap no more. So, for me, things like that just really show you, like, if people, I remember I met a guy years ago back when I was working at a supplement store, and I asked him, he was, trying to become a professional. He was an amateur. And I said, hey, I was like, how much do you spend about a week in food? And this was 2013. I think he told me back then, he himself, not him and his woman, but just him himself, he spends about $100 a week on just him and groceries. And I remember being like, damn, that's crazy. This was 10 years ago at this point, over 10 years ago at this point, going on, basically. So there's no way he's buying those same items, you buying those same items and eating that was, he was eating $400 a month in groceries for himself. Imagine today, a bodybuilder today is probably eating $200, $300 a week. That's a lot of money. They don't even pay that much in pricing. So I'm just rambling, but I'm just speaking to the fact of we're famished. We're not eating the way that we want to. None of us are. I can't remember the last time I ate something I wanted to eat, really. In the senses of like, yeah, I'm gonna fire the grill up. I'm gonna throw this 5-pound, beef, leg of lamb on the grill. I can't remember the last time I did anything like that. Right now, it's just what you can eat. I got a family, so it costs to eat cheap. It's expensive. Let alone, we gonna have lamb and basmati rice and the fixings. So, hey, with that, I'm gonna close up. Because this thing is coming and closing, man. This world don't have much more to it before people really go off the deep end and give up. People have already given up. It's just that people haven't had a reason to stop yet. And something's going to happen sooner than later that's going to stop people. People don't care no more. People aren't looking to buy homes. People aren't looking to buy cars. People aren't looking to travel. Who the fuck wants to go to LA? Who the fuck wants to come to Atlanta now? Atlanta's trash. Who wants to go to Miami? Who wants to go to New York City? You got to pay a toll just to be in that bitch beyond, outside of tolls. You got to pay a congestion toll. Who the hell wants to go to any of these places? So with that, I'm going to close up. I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash. They double honors unto my apostles and others of Green Millstone. A piece of safety to all you sincere Akim that's out there. Shalom to everybody that tuned in. Shalom.